Sniper's Hide here with our Ruger Precision Rifle upgrade review. We've gone through the process and we replaced everything we can on this rifle with aftermarket parts. New barrel, Long Rifles Inc., K&P rifle cut barrel, new handguard, Seekins Precision SPR3 handguard, replacing the Samson. Bolt shroud, we replaced the bolt shroud, ambi safety, Seekins ambi safety, and then Magpul PRS stock and Magpul Mo grip. Why did we go through the effort? Well, we wanted to show you what you can do with this rifle, that you can grow into something better. By replacing the barrel, we got to change the contour. We got to change the type of barrel. Instead of a hammer forged, we have a rifle cut. This particular barrel was cut for the 140 grain AMAX. We shot a 5-shot group at 100 yards, 1 hole. 130 prime, shot about a half minute. Still, we took it out to steel, and we ended up shooting a half minute at 1,125 yards. So it maintained accuracy all the way out at distance. Really good stuff. The other thing you want to look at is magazines. You can go and get a chassis, but you're going to be limited to that magazine. SR25 AICS. One of the benefits, and something you didn't see in the Ruger vs. AI video I did, I can put a 25 round SR25 mag in and never have to reload. You go to a competition, there's a mover stage, put a magazine with the 25 round capacity, you're good to go. So this kind of takes care of a lot right off the bat instead of having to go to a chassis. Changing this out was relatively easy. The only thing you need to look at was the go, no-go gauges to make sure it was headspace correctly. You're using that nut to jam it, and you're just tightening it down on the headspace, but once that's done, you're done. Really simple to upgrade this. You got a much more material behind the handguard here with the Seekins Precision handguard. It's a much stiffer handguard than the Samson. Some people didn't like the way the Samson was off-centered. Really easy when you're only holding it by those 2 screws. Now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 screws holding it on. So that's definitely something you can look at when you're upgrading that. Really great fit with the rail. No gap here. Makes the rifle look good. Combined with the PRS stock, which is still a folding stock, you have a good looking rifle which changes the dynamic. As well, your recoil's coming straight back. The shroud, all that's doing is that's where it's riding into the buffer. However, with the aluminum shroud, it's a little bit more peace of mind. So it's definitely something you can look at for an inexpensive upgrade. They put Sniper's Hide on here for me, and when you're running it, it stays in place. I think it looks really good. Remember, with this 70-degree 3-lug bolt, you have a shorter, faster bolt throw than your Remington or your Savage out there. So with the steel action and this 3-lug bolt in the magazines, this is definitely an upgrade over a Donor 700 or a Donor Savage rifle. The ability to change the barrel in your garage, you can't beat that. 15 minutes with an AR-15 armorer's wrench and you're done. If you're going to upgrade this rifle, I recommend 2 places to look. Actually 3. The barrel and the handguard, and then the bolt shroud. Do you need to replace the stock and the grip? I don't think so. Do you need to replace the safety? Maybe, but again, that's something I don't think is critical. You can upgrade that down the road, but still, you got this really good action that's really fast. There are some people who said that the hammer forged barrels were walking a little bit. Some reported it, others didn't. So rather than take the risk on how good this barrel is, You can shoot it, get used to the rifle, but then upgrade to a custom barrel. You're not going to beat a really well-made rifle cut barrel, and that's cut with the reamer for the ammo you're going to shoot. I mean, we have a one-hole group here. Imagine if I hand-loaded for this. We can get that even better with a bigger variety of ammunition. So the upgrade path is there, and we wanted to show you what you can do and what it would cost. This whole thing, as you see it, minus the scope, less than $2,400.